Hi Aquarius, welcome. Time for your May general reading. This is a general reading for all you Aquarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs out there. See what's going on for this month of May. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. Right? So what's happening with all of our Aquarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, dear universe? Grateful, thankful for these messages. For all of our Aquarians today. Alright, one more shuffle, and let's get this going. Oop. These are sliding. Alright, what's your overall energy? Aquarius, overall energy for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius. So, starting to get out and live a little bit more, or you're pretending. Some of you might be pretending that life is better than it really is. Yeah, I think there's some conflict at home, at least in the home place. And it's hard, especially trying to juggle everything and pretend that everything is better than it really is. What's going on in their recent past here? Yeah, you're really tied up and, like really I get like distraught. Like you're in your head, like you just don't know what to do. And I really feel like you should pray. Like you should pray. Really ask for some help. Because you can't keep pretending that life is really, really good when it's not. Yeah, and I think, for some of you, you might be coming into a situation where somebody might recognize that you're a little distraught and you're a little off and you're just like mentally, really struggling. Some of you might have anxiety, depression. Yeah. I think it's one of these things that there's somebody who I think it's this person who you're involved with. I think when they get really angry, they get very, very angry, and you just don't know what to do. Instead, you just shut down, you pull back. It's like, like a dog, like when you beat a dog and a dog gets really submissive. I feel like that's kind of how you feel with this person. And it's like, it's like your own little secret. You don't know, and it's eating you up. And it's like, you need to tell somebody, like you need to reach out for help. But I do feel like there is somebody around you who you know who it is. I think you know who it is, who has a real good idea that you could use a little help, a little support. Don't be afraid if they open up. That's a hard step, but you should, accept any kind of help that comes your way from that person. All right, let's see. So here you are with the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups to me is very depressed because you don't know what to do. It's like, what should you do? You're not happy. It's clear. You're not happy in this relationship. Somebody's very, very... I had the King of Swords and then the Magician reversed. Okay, that combination, that's a very hard energy. And if you're dealing with somebody who is very controlling and, has a really short temper and they try to manipulate the situation, you don't have to go through this alone. And I know it's one of these things you should put your safeties in. You know what I mean by safeties? So if you ever have an opportunity to get away, I think you're one of these people, whoever it is I'm talking to, that you need to get some safeties in place. So, let's see. What else do we have going on? Yeah, meanwhile, back at the ranch, Aquarius, I think you know what you need to do, and you need to find your confidence, because you're really depressed. So there's some kind of an energy that you have got to deal with. And again, I wonder whether this person could be, I do see a fire sign here who is watching all of this happen. It could be a father figure. It could be somebody, a brother, somebody who I think is trying to figure out how to help you. Yeah, and again, whoever you deal with, sometimes you feel like you don't really see an out. like you just don't see an out in this relationship. But there is an open door, you know, because this person wants you to think that there's no escape route. But there is. And you need that help from this other person in order to get to that escape route. Yeah, there's going to be a real good opportunity for that to happen for you. All right. So, you can do this. You know, a lot of times when we're secluded and we're isolated, I mean, a lot of true natures come out, and sometimes the true nature of a person is very different than what we thought. You know, so you may be dealing with that. All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, here, what sits above you is the King of Cups reversed and the Page of Wands. I feel like you just don't know how to say anything right. And everything you say shuts you down because what can you do? It's like if you say something, you're damned. If you don't say something, you're damned. You know, so damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I got to tell you, I think you need to weigh the options. You know, what is worse? What is better? You know, and this is why you may need somebody to help you figure that out. Because you don't have to do this alone. I wonder if your person is somebody who is like, I get like a big company. I mean, I don't, you know, I just get the feeling like, you know, because the company, I mean, they're like this workaholic, higher administrative type of personality, real, you know, it's all about the company and, you know, they come home and they take it out on you. I mean, it could be a scenario like that. And with this, you know, things being shifted to being home, you know, there's been a real learning curve, you know, because not everybody works well from home, you know, but I think you really want to walk away. You know, you think you want a divorce? I think you want this to be done. You don't want any part of this. There's nothing left. There's nothing left here. Nothing. You know, it's like you just wanna do your thing. Like, you know, you want to be done with that. I can just totally feel it. It's like I don't want anything else to do with it. I just want to do what I do. I don't want anything to do with anybody else. Like, get into your own little bubble. Ooh, Aquarius, I'm so sorry. The help is out there. Really. All right, let's see. What's going on for you? What should you do? Yeah, this person is really a nasty energy. And it could be you. I mean, it's a swords. I mean, that's your element right here in the deck. But I feel like you get just as angry. You know, so it goes both ways. You know, but it shuts you down on some level that you internalize it, and then it results into the state of depression. And then you can't really hear what it is you need to be doing. You can't, like, you don't even know what your gut instinct is anymore. So it's like you feel blindfolded. But I also think you're at a crossroads. You know, because I think we're at that point, very transitional, very transforming, and you have reached the end of your rope. You know, and if you have reached the end of your rope and you know that now is you need to escape because you're not going to carry this on your own anymore. You know, it's like you want to feel good, get back into your power. So this is the divine feminine. You know, so I think you need to really kind of pull into yourself and you know, there's more balance than you believe. You know, there really is. You know, so don't give up hope, and you have to be patient. When the temperance reverse comes up, a lot of times that indicates that, you know, you want everything to happen right now. You know, so until then, I feel like you pretend that all is better than it really is. Right? Because a part of you, I mean, you might feel ashamed that this is happening. You know, that's why you want people to know. You know, so you remain closed and shut down. And you feel like everybody's on, you know, like everybody's attacking you. You know, because of course you're not seeing clear. You know, because your emotions are all over the board because you just don't know what to do. Because you're really in a real rough situation. And for some of you, it doesn't have to be that extreme. But for others, it is. And I feel like, you know, this tower is going to fall. And, you know, there's going to be a fight, but you've got to heal yourself. You really got to take care of yourself, you know, because this is no way to continue. To always feel unsettled when they walk in the door, not knowing what their temperament's going to be like. And now with like business being, you know, some businesses are shutting down. Small businesses aren't going to make it. You know, some big businesses, they're all going to make it. You know, so it's like, you know, they're stressing and they're taking it out on you. I mean, that's just one scenario. It could be all kinds of different scenarios that are going on. But let's get some advice for you, all right? Oh, Aquarius, let's take a deep breath. There, relax. I can feel your anxiety. I can feel it. It's like you feel so misunderstood. You feel so unsettled and so misunderstood. You know, so you've got to get out of your head. Somehow, some way, you have got to get out of your head. Snap out of it. Right, Aquarius? Snap out of it. You know, it's like you don't have to stay in a situation. You can cut out of this. You know, if this person, I mean, I also get the feeling like they're messing around, they're cheating on you. And it's like, you know the truth about this whole thing. You know, you just need to figure out how and when to walk away from this real bad situation. And I see you doing it. I see you doing it. So go talk to somebody. Hug a tree. You know, you've got to pull yourself together here, okay? You can't sit back and wait for things to happen. You know, the wheel of fortune, it'll turn. You'll find love again, just not with this one. You know, this one lied, cheated, hurt you, yelled at you, controlled you. It's been very painful, really painful. I mean, they totally tried to destabilize you so that they would have all of the control. I mean, that's a real bad place to be. All right, so SOS to you. All right, Virgo. And I'm going to put that on my title, SOS. Somebody help Virgo. All right, let's see. Virgo. Aquarius. Are you dealing with the Virgo? All right. Yeah, because this person doesn't love you. They never did. I don't think they were capable of it. Control you? Yes. Love you? Not so much. All right, let's see. Anything else for our Aquarian, Sun, Moon, Rising? Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're right there. This card, the next card is the World card. You know, it's like you can work on yourself. You know, judgment has been served. You know what everything is. Everything has been weighed out. You know, and you need a little bit of help. And I feel like this is the Red Cross coming in, SOS. All right, so, you know, there's help for you. And you have a really good friend who will help you. Right, so there you have it. All right, Aquarius? That was a very special reading for somebody who really needed to hear that. Yeah, so you've got to break this cycle, okay? You've got to break a cycle with this person, you know, and you need to break this cycle to get you out of your head. You know, if you're really depressed, you know, you've got to practice something that's going to make you feel good. I remember I went through a time where I sat in the bathtub. I mean, I went through the whole 9 yards. I got candles, I got lavender, you know, some nice salts. You know, it was nice and bubbly. It smelled really amazing. It was beautiful. And I got in there and I popped right back out. I just could not sit there. And I used to time myself to get into the bathtub, you know, so I would just relax, just relax, you know, to now, you know, I love to take a bath. It's one of my favorite things to do. So you have to like work at making yourself feel better to snap out of it. All right, Aquarius? So that's what I've got for you. I hope this resonated for you. Whoever needed to hear it, I hope you hear it. Okay, until then, blessed be. Bye now.